Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 244th episode. Yes, today we only have Albert and Kelvin. So, yeah, as we all know, Ariq is taking a long hiatus, I guess. Teguh still missing in the mountains, I think. Yeah. Um. But yeah, today we got an episode, just the two of us. So, Albert, what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, we should have an exciting episode for us here today. We're going to start with our weekly watches as usual. And then, since the Oscar nominations are out this past Monday, so it's been a kind of a few days here. So we're going to talk about the Oscar nominees, our thoughts on it, some snubs and whatnot. And if we could change some stuff, what we have nominated. So that is a topic for today's show. And yeah, Calvin will be carrying the heavy load of today's show because I am slightly not feeling that well today. So maybe a little bit less energy from me today, but I'll try to keep up with Calvin's energy. I'll try to match him.
I'll bring up those kids YouTuber energy. Yeah! Woo!
That sounds horrifying. Okay.
But yeah, before we do the Oscar talk stuff, let's do some weekly watches. We haven't done that for the last few episodes, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so let's start with that, I guess. Let me find the music real quick. There it is.
Are you ready? For the weekly council segment, Weekly Watchies. We've been watching TVs, movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying, could be boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, cause it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's Weekly Watchies.
All right, weekly watchies, the part of the show where we talk about movies that we watched this week, and yeah, we share our thoughts on it, and you guys as well, I guess. Since it's pre-recorded, write it down in the comments what you watched this week. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I guess Albert, let's start with you, I suppose.
Yeah, where do we begin? Let's start with this one. So, Calvin, you're a fan of the mutant turtles from New York.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know those turtles. What's up with them?
Yes. So I decided to watch Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello's first ever journey to the big screen. I checked out the
Ooh.
1990 TMNT movie, and I watched a sequel, TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze. Haven't got to the third one yet, but so I decided to check those out, see what they're all about. And they are definitely what you would define as a 90s movie. It's very camp, very cheesy, uh very childish in terms of the characteristics of the turtles, even though they have muscular builds. But yeah, I thought the puppeteering of the turtles are pretty cool. They surprisingly hold up in terms of the puppeteering. They look good. Just the plot and whatnot is like it's very all right. Like the first one, I kind of enjoy it. I gave it 3.5 stars. There are some good elements. There are some funs. There is Casey Jones is in it. April O'Neil is in it. Splinter's probably the best character out of both films. Shredder is the villains for both films. So yeah,
Of course.
it's it's okay. It's like what you would expect from a 90s live action TMNT movie, pretty much. The second one, the turtles get very annoying. Like they kind of like they hem up the chill the what's the word, the
Childish aspect, basically.
childish aspect of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of annoys me at some point, and it doesn't help that there is a new supporting character, which is like this teenage boy who kind of want to help out, but they're like, no, it's dangerous for you, no, you cannot stop me, I want to help out, no. So it's like very annoying kind of thing.
That
But like
sounds annoying, yeah.
I kind of the first one at least was a little bit more enjoyable. But yeah, the second one I gave 3 stars. The first one I get 3.5 stars. The TMNT live actions from the 90s, and I'm gonna check out the third one eventually.
All right. All right. All right.
You've
I
never
feel
seen
like
this, right? Even though
I have
you
never seen
like
this.
you like the turtles, why not?
I think I don't know. I just because the thing is, I heard that the '90s TMNT, like you said, is very childish and such. It doesn't take itself very seriously or anything like that. And
Uh huh.
the TMNT I grew up with is a 2003 one, which is a lot more serious in tone, I suppose. A
Is that
lot
the TV
more.
show?
The TV show, I grew up with that one.
Okay.
And then, the 2007 TMNT, it's also
Hmm.
kind of like a Batman thing, right? And we got the Michael Bay one, which, it's not that good, but it's not the most childish,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, and I don't know, the whole puppeteering stuff like that. I I don't really like the look,
Okay.
so that's why I never really went ahead and checked it out. So yeah, pretty much that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, fair enough. But isn't like the new one a little bit kind of comedic and more lighthearted and childish as well, though?
yeah, it is, but
Mutant
it's
Mayhem.
animated, so it's kind of
Fair.
it makes more sense in my head, like for it to be that kind of comedic, I suppose, in the
Okay.
newer one. I don't know how I would feel about it in, like you said, it's a very muscular built. They don't even look like teenagers. I feel like more like almost adults
Yeah. Did
doing
it-
all
did
this childish thing.
Do you think you'll ever check out these original ones though, or no interest? You don't want to. You don't want to ruin your perception of the turtles.
I think just because you watch it, I feel like, man, my fandom for TMNT is being challenged right now.
Fair enough.
So I feel
Uh,
like I would check it out sooner or later. All three of them. Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah, pretty much. Um, so yeah, there's that. Pretty cool that you. Why did you check out the TMNT suddenly?
I just want to check that off. You know, I want to let's check off all the TMNT movies, see how it compares to all the other. Because I've seen Mutant Mayhem. I I have seen the Michael Bay produced ones. I don't remember anything about it. I want to rewatch it. And
Mm,
I have no memory of the 2007 one at all. I know I
okay,
played the video. I know I played the video games. It looks familiar, but I have no memory of it. So I do want to watch it and see. And also, just so maybe because I can never decide who my favorite turtle is. I don't know if you have a favorite turtle. So I'm like
I
trying to
have one
see
for sure.
maybe I'll figure out who my favorite turtle is after this one. Because like
I
I don't
I
know.
feel like you need to watch the series to really have a favorite turtle.
Who is your favorite? Raphael?
Raphael, that's my favorite. I
Why
just
is Raphael
think
your favorite? He's a hothead.
he's a hothead, yeah. So and I was a kid, I was a hothead as well.
So you're like, oh,
So
I can relate to this guy.
I can relate to this guy, and his weapon is cool. He's a brawler type. He got the sai thing. Yeah, his weapon just looks cool. Cause I saw Leonardo. He's like the leader and such. He uses a katana.
Hmm.
Basic. Donatello. The stick. That's not cool. Nunchucks are pretty cool, but the size though that Raphael used, and also
Hmm.
red, is the color red. It's just
Fair,
cool, you know.
fair enough.
So I
All right,
just stuck with it until now.
all right, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, hopefully once you watch all the TMNT stuff, you you can decide on who your favorite turtle is. Or maybe
Yeah,
you like a
definitely.
rat more.
Maybe I like Splinter more. You know,
Maybe,
Splinter's
maybe.
cool.
The
Splinter's
problem
fun.
with TMNT is that the villain, man, it's always freaking Shredder. Almost every
There
time.
is a secondary villain in the second one. Uh,
Okay, that's nice.
yeah, but yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Shredder is like the go-to.
Yeah, man, that's the most famous one, I guess. But yeah.
The only
All
villain I
right.
know are Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you remember Krang?
I don't know who Crank is. Anyway.
It's from the second TMNT Michael Bay produced one. The alien looking thing. The one
It,
that
isn't
stays
the
in the stomach.
second Michael Bay one Bebop and Rocksteady?
They're not the main villain. They're the
Oh,
secondary
okay.
villain.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, anyway. Have fun continuing your TMNT watch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll move on to me. What did I watch, actually? Hmm. I watched two stop motion movies, so that's nice,
Oh, okay.
Finally. Yeah. The first one, there's not much to talk about. I watched The Pirates in an Adventure. It's weird. The title is in Letterboxd is the pirates in an adventure with scientists, but the poster is the pirates band of misfits,
Okay, I've never heard of Pirates in an Adventure Scientist. I've heard of Pirates Band of Misfits.
right? Yeah, that's why it's weird. But in Letterboxd is adventure with scientists. I don't know where they get
Interesting.
that from.
Okay, so it's released overseas as Pirates Band of Misfits, but the
Ah,
original title is Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists.
that's the worst title. Band of Misfits is much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you watched this before?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not. It's not. It's okay. It's 3 out of 5 for me.
Okay.
Honestly, not much to say on that one. It's just a pretty basic children's movie, I would say. I mean, stop motion. I kind of like the character design, I would say, for some of them. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, there was who was that guy? Wait, let me check. One of the character, which is um Charles Darwin. Yeah, He's one of the character in this movie. God damn, he's a simp.
Hmm.
Like all he. So the whole plot is that it started. I mean, the main character, the the pirate captain thing. He wants to win the award, I guess, of like pirate of the year type of deal. But then he's not a good pirate. So then apparently he got a dodo. It's an extinct species, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then Charles Darwin saw that. I'm like, wait, I need that. And for the scientific science award or something like that, so that
Mm-hmm.
he can get with Queen Victoria. So that's the whole motivation of his side, and he had to lie to the captain that, oh, if you do the scientist stuff, you'll get a lot of money, blah 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 blah. He sold out. He gave away his pet dodo, which is a part of the crew. Yeah, it's pretty much just that. It's about family in the end.
All right. Huh.
Yeah, pretty much that. But
Fascinating.
the one that I watched that's really good, I think. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's Anomalisa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Charlie Kaufman movie. I think you're familiar. Are you
Oh,
familiar with him?
yeah. Charlie Kaufman makes those like mind trippy films.
Yeah, is yeah, but I don't think Anomalisa is that mind trippy. I think.
It's
Yeah,
it's not a psychological kind of thing.
it's kinda psychological, but it's not as. I've only watched two of his movie. Uh,
Okay.
which the other one is I'm thinking of ending things.
Okay. And this is the
Yeah,
second one that you've seen?
this is the second one that I've seen. Like I'm thinking of
Interesting.
ending things is definitely more confusing. I say more trippy as well.
That's what I've
Anomalisa is less trippy.
that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. I've seen his bigger stuff. I've seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I've seen Adaptation, and I've seen Being John Malkovich. All three are very trippy.
I don't think he's
Uh
a director in those, right? I think.
no, he's a writer though. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah. Yeah, Anomalisa is directed by Charlie Kaufman. It's not
Mhm.
as trippy, but the story itself, it's I think interesting. It's only about what, an hour 30 minutes, and honestly, it's like the pacing is slow. It's like that 1 minute 30 seconds, and 1 minute 30 seconds, 1 hour 30 minutes feels very long, especially around the start because it's just following this character Michael Stone who is very following his mundane life, I guess. He doesn't like people kind of type of deal. He doesn't like
Mm.
people. He thinks everyone is dull, and then he he feels lonely, so he wants to make a connection or something like that with other people. But and then throughout the movie, he met this girl Lisa, which is yeah, and then they kind of knocked it off. This is the first time I've seen a
Oh
stop
no.
motion um intercourse.
A claymation sex scene.
Yes,
Huh.
that exists in this movie. And boy, they're full frontal.
Bruh. Charlie Kaufman is a sick man. He must have enjoyed doing that. It's like, oh yeah.
Probably he's moving it like frame by frame. That thrusting, the humping, it's all there.
He is sick.
And even like as the main character's getting out of the showers, you can see his elephant's nose like wiggling about a little bit.
Elephant's nose. What? Okay.
The
Okay.
privates, Albert.
Okay. Yeah. The fact that you just make it elephant's nose is so funny. Okay.
But yeah, it's like you can see that the all the wiggling and stuff there. But yeah,
Hmm.
but that's just besides the point. That's just
Okay.
an extra
That's
thing,
that's why
right?
you gave it 4 out of 5.
Maybe. No, actually, it's kind of weird seeing that. Yeah, but then the story, it's interesting because no, at first I thought it's a low budget thing because when
Mm-hmm.
I saw the cast, there were only three voice actors, which is
Right.
David Tulis.
David
I think
Toulis.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, David Tulis, and then that voiced the main character Michael Stone, and then Jennifer Jason Lee voicing Lisa Hesselman, and then everyone else is voiced by Tom Noonan.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I thought it was a low budget thing, and then all the claymation like people, everyone else have the same face. So I
That's
thought it was a
creepy.
budget thing.
That's
Turns
creepy.
out that's an artistic choice. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that makes sense for him.
yeah, the main character thinks everyone is dull, everyone's the same. So that's why everyone has the same voice and the same face and all things like that. Even the girls have the voice of a man,
Huh.
which is weird. Yeah.
Okay.
But then yeah, throughout the story is just following this man's journey about is it even self-discovery? Not really. Self-reflection maybe at the end. But there's that. And there's also the whole theory that he might have intercourse with a doll instead of Lisa. It's, it's
So
weird.
what the shit? Okay.
It's weird. All right. One of the in the ending, it goes like he gave a doll to the kid, and it's like, what is this liquid coming out? And then the mom sees that, oh my god, it's semen. So yeah, I don't know.
No
There,
comment. No comment.
it's a weird movie, man. It's a weird movie.
Uh-huh.
There are two theories that either one he actually gets on with Lisa, and the other theory is that he did not, and he imagined the whole thing, and he was actually doing it with a doll. But hey, up to interpretation, baby. That's the Kaufman guarantee.
All right.
But yeah, 4 out of 5. Honestly, interesting story, despite all the weird stuff I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Fair enough.
are you somewhat interested now, Albert?
Not necessarily. I don't think this is my bread and butter in terms of film. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's rated high though by a lot. It's averaging like 4 out of 5 in Letterboxd. Pretty good.
Yeah, I've a lot of my friends put it like pretty interestingly high as well. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's two stop motion that I watch. All right,
Okay.
let's go back to Albert, I guess.
I also watch a stop motion claymation specifically. This is
Ooh,
a French film, My Life as a Zucchini or My Life as a Courgette.
so
This
good,
is
man.
this is a very short film. It's only 66 minutes. It
With
flew by.
credits.
It's so good. I would the last thing I would have expected was a film titled Zucchini to make me cry. I was emotional in the film. There's a particular frame in the film that makes me have goosebumps and chills of just pure emotion. And like it's at the end, I just feel like it's a feel good, happy tears kind of thing. But yeah, it's incredible. It's one of my favorite stop motion I've ever seen, and the voice acting as well was really good by the kids because I watched it in the original French dub. um and yeah, the kids that voiced the Courgette, the main character, Camille, and everyone else was like really good, I thought. And yeah, the claymation is the character of unique characteristics. I love the characters, and there's and in 66 minutes there is like a good character growth for a lot of them, so it's like very surprising. I thought they're gonna rush through it, but no, it's really good. Yeah, I it's basically, I don't want to I kind of want people to go into it blind, just the way how I did it, because I didn't know what the plot was it about, and I was like, okay, my life is a zucchini. What could this be? This is gonna be something stupid. And then like there wasn't literally like the first few scenes of the movie, a big event happened that basically unfolds the rest of the film, and in my head I was like, huh, that just happened? What just and then they jump to the next scene and they're like, yep, so this happened. I'm like, huh, okay,
Yeah,
so this is darker than I thought. So yeah, but yeah, I kind of don't want to say what it's about, just so people can check it out themselves. It's 60 minutes. It's fast if you want to feel good cry. But yeah, overall, it's really good. It's a little bit difficult to find, because it's a foreign language film and whatnot. So maybe it's a little bit difficult to find for you there. But once you find it, it's definitely worth it.
I agree. I agree. I
Hmm.
also, I also went in quite blind when I
Hmm.
watched it the first time. Yeah, I like you, stop motion. It's gonna be some childish fun. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've reckoned, and I'm gonna duel up on this one, for because I watched two animated films. Both of the animated films I watch have the weirdest freaking titles, but they're the heaviest subject matter, and like
Ooh,
makes me
okay.
emotional. Because first, My Life is Zucchini, like literally the title is just weird as hell. The second thing that I watched was I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, which is an
That's an anime,
anime.
right?
That's an anime film, and you're like, I want to eat your pancreas. That's a stupid ass title. What could it be about? Oh boy, I got emotional as well. Like now I learned that animated films with weird ass title probably will make you cry. Um, but this one is an anime film from 2018, directed by Shinichiro Ushijima. Based on a manga, I believe, or a book. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that maybe both. I don't know. I gotta look it up. But yeah, it's basically about this. Um, it's very much, people compare it to, even though I still haven't watched it. Now I think I'm ready to watch it. Your Lie in April and like Plastic Memories, where it's basically about two characters who are spending time with each other, even though they know that one of them is not gonna like live much longer. So it's about that, and obviously you know what kind of stuff to expect, but it's super interesting because like the character who doesn't have much long to live is very upbeat, very positive, very like bubbly, and like you just love the character. And then the other character, who is like the character that you're mainly following, is like very robotic, very like, I don't care, why am I doing this kind of thing. And you see the growth and the development of the two characters as they get closer to each other. And I thought that's just very well done. Animation's beautiful. The third act was very, it drags on a little bit in my opinion. I thought maybe they could rush up the third act a bit. Like when I thought it hit the climax of the movie, it still kept on going, and my emotion was kind of at a peak at that point, and then like it keeps going, and I'm like, okay, this is going a little bit long, that I've kind of like, my tears are drying up in a way. So like maybe they could have paced it better, but otherwise I thought it was a pretty good film.
All right. How
So
much
yeah,
you give
now I'm
this
ready
one?
to watch. Four and a half.
Oh, it's really high. All
Yeah,
right.
and now I'm ready to watch Your Lie in April. I'm ready to
I
cry.
still.
I'm ready to feel the pain.
I should watch your line April as well.
Yeah,
It's been. I don't know, man. I'm still not. Am I
we
ready
should
to
we should we
cry?
should we should, we should watch it together and cry together.
Dude,
You know.
yeah, we should. It'll be the
Yeah.
manliest stream ever.
Hell yeah.
Us
Hell
just
yeah.
sobbing uncontrollably for the
Mhm.
characters.
Mhm. Let us know if you want us to watch it together and upload it as a video.
Just title it Two Grown Men Crying. Yeah, I should watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's been on my watch list as well for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, again, it's very much I'm scrolling down on Letterbox, and the bottom there is like similar films, and there's like The Fault in Our Stars, which makes sense.
Hmm.
Um there is like 5 Feet Apart, which, if you know, is about two people who have chronic illness
Mm.
kind of thing. So there is that. Your Lies April is in there. A Silent Voice is in there, which I've seen, which is similar as well, kind of thing. Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. all the bright places. So yeah, it's like kind of very similar vibes for all of them. So yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Very nice.
Hmm.
Um, I guess. Oh, Jeff, do you have more that you want to talk about?
Not necessarily. I watched two other films, but not it's not as important as the one that I have brought up. How about you?
Uh, Not really. I watched that an Oscar nominated. I think the actress is. I watched Anatomy of a Fall.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, apparently it's a French movie. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know it was French. Well, it's like 70% French, 30% in English
Okay.
because the main character is from Germany, I think, and she can't
Yeah.
really speak French that well.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway, for Anatomy of a Fall, it's a courtroom drama type of deal. And
Okay.
weirdly enough, again, usually those kinds not really my type of movies, but it's just very, I don't know, I'm just engaged throughout the whole
Engaging. Yeah.
trial. It's very engaging, the way they talk, their arguments for each other,
Hmm.
because yeah, the main point is like, it's not really spoiler because it's at the start, I guess, the introduction. It's
Uh huh.
basically about is the mother is the main character, the mother, guilty or not from the for her husband's death, basically.
Gotcha.
Did she do it, or is it a suicide per se? Who knows? We don't know yet that time. So they're doing the whole trial. Yeah, it's just engaging throughout the whole argument from the other side and their side type of deal. Yeah, and then you get to hear from the kid side as well, which is, yeah, I'm like, damn, very good performance by every single one. I feel like the mom, the kid, even the dog. Yeah.
Huh. What's a dog doing in a court drama?
um, he wasn't in the court. He was at
Oh, okay.
home.
Okay. It was at home. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
He was at home, but he did act very well, I think.
All right.
Or maybe he's not acting. I don't know. I
There,
can't tell.
that should be a new nomination in the Oscars, best animal performance. You know,
Do they get a speech as well in the Oscar if they win?
uh, like best animal performance from this year. Rocket Raccoon. Does that count? No, no. Okay, I guess not.
Okay.
Um, what animal is there in this year? I don't know. Cocaine bear. You know,
Cocaine
cocaine.
Bear. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, cocaine bear. The dog in this one. Goose the cat from the Marvels. Even though I don't know if that counts as CGI. I guess cocaine bear's also CGI. Was there actually a real
Yeah.
animal that does well this year? I don't even know.
I don't know
Um,
actually.
yeah, but
Yeah.
anyway, there you go.
Anyway, but yeah, Anatomy of Fall, very good. I don't know. Maybe when I'm watching, hearing all the courtroom stuff, man, I got stressed.
Damn.
I got stressed out. I don't know if it's the language, the French language that makes me stressed out, because the guy that's opposing, that's like, oh, she killed her husband type of deal. He's like
Mm-hmm.
he sounds very aggressive in my
Mm,
ears at least. I don't know if
okay.
that's how it is in French or not, but just hearing that, I'm like, and then because we follow the side from the mothers, right? So we know stuff that he doesn't yet, maybe information
Okay.
type of deal, different type of
Okay.
information. So it's just kind of like, ugh, a bit, like, damn it, that's not how it is, man. And also the mom
Okay.
itself, it's kind of like she has a very weird morality, I would say. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty good movie. I give it 4 out of 5 for Anatomy of a Fall. Yeah.
Nice. Dope.
Uh yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. I watched two other movies, but I watched Ferrari,
Okay.
the Adam Driver one. It's
Not
it's
nominated for
alright.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. It's 3 out of 5.
Okay.
There is one quote that I like from the movie. Hey kid, you want Colin's banana?
Who's
I don't know,
Colin and why? And what's so special about this banana?
I don't know, he was one of the racer, he bit the banana, he didn't finish it, and just give it to one of the mechanic, and the mechanic was like, hey kids, you want Colin's banana? That's
Damn.
it. I don't know, I just when I watch it, I just kind of find it funny.
Bro,
Yeah.
I just looked this up. Guess how much the budget is for this movie and how much the box office is.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
Guess, take a guess.
I say it's big. Let's say 120.
For the budget?
No, it's more than that, isn't it?
No, I'm asking, is this for the budget or for the box
Yeah, yeah,
office?
yeah. Budget.
You're over. It's 95 million for the budget.
Okay.
How much is the box office? Take a guess.
It's not good. It seems like. So let's say 50.
It's
8.
36.4 million.
30. Oh my god,
It only made one
36.
third of his budget back.
That's bad.
That's
That is
so
bad.
bad.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Whew,
All right.
rough.
But yeah. I mean, the movie itself is not anything spectacular.
It's
3 out of 5. Yeah.
I really think this film would have benefit if it got released earlier in the year. It was campaigning for award season and it didn't pan out because it didn't get nominated for anything. But
Ah,
if it got released earlier in the year, maybe more people would have seen it. But like because it got crammed in the same time because it came out
December, is it?
December in America, December 25th. It's Christmas. That's like where Poor
Mm.
Things, Iron Claw, Wonka, all kinds of stuff.
Oh
Anyone
yeah.
But You, like even though Anyone But You is not an Oscar caliber film, but like yeah, it's like around the same time, so it definitely got overshadowed. So yeah, bad
Definitely.
decision there.
Bad timing. So he didn't even win nominate for anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rough.
Uh
And-
there's one scene though that's like gnarly.
Hmm.
I would say that. That's about it. I
This is
think
the
it's a
first
real
Mike.
thing.
This is your first Michael Mann movie, is it not?
Who the hell is Michael Mann?
Michael Mann's a
Well,
filmmaker. He's make Black Hat, Public Enemies, Collateral, The Heat. No, Heat, not The Heat. Insider,
oh,
Ali,
I watched
Lesser of
Collateral.
Mohicans. I watch Collateral. Okay, so this is your second, I guess. Manhunter,
Yeah,
Thief.
that's
Yeah,
about it.
fair enough.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And then another
Around.
what is it?
Oh, go ahead. No,
Another
go
one
ahead.
that I watched was Wonka.
That's what
I think you want
I was about to say
you.
as well. I picked Wonka over Ferrari in the theater, so you know.
It's a good choice. It's a good choice, Albert.
Did you tear up
Man,
in the movie? You didn't, right? I feel like I'm the
well,
only person in
Wonka?
the whole. I feel like I'm the only person in the whole world to tear up watching Wonka.
Why the? Which part did you tear up in?
At the last part, spoilers. In Wonka's mom passed away. At the last part, where he finally
Oh,
opens a chocolate from the mom, and then it says it's not about what's in the chocolate or not. It's not what's the. It's not what's the. What did she say? It's
thing.
not what's in the chocolate. It's who you share it with, right?
Yeah.
And then he looks around at his friends, and then he sees mom in the background, and I just
Mm,
like, oh no, this is so, and I got so sad, and a
I
feel
think
good
that's just
happy
you.
kind of a feel good sad kind of thing. So yeah, I'm the only person in the whole world I guarantee that cried, that not cried, tear up, emotional during that scene. So yeah,
I smiled on that scene. I'm like, nice. That's it.
nice, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, Wonka is pretty fun. I would say it's a fun movie, and
Mm-hmm.
Oompa Loompa is nice. Oompa Loompa Loompa dee doo.
No, Hugh Grant is awesome in it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, I write down in my letterbox review that Oompa Loompa fart transition is impeccable.
The what transition?
When he first the Oompa Loompa sang about why he got kicked out of the Oompaville or something like that. The
Uh huh.
transition is
Oompaland.
him bending over farting and there's a like clouds just taking over the screen.
Really?
Yeah, that's the transition.
I don't remember. Okay.
I laughed so hard when I saw that when that whole transition happened. Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
but yeah, fun movie, fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's about it, right, for weekly
Mm-hmm.
watches. Nothing else.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. All right. So I guess let's move on to the Oscar talk. I was gonna do a transition with like Oompa Loompa song, but I don't know. I can't find a rhyme for Oscar.
Make a farting noise. Go. There you go. All right. Time to talk about the Oscars
That's
because they're
that's
poop.
a wet fart right there.
Kelvin just basically expresses opinions on the Oscar nominations. I think they're wet farts, right, Kelvin?
Oof, I don't know about that.
Well, so yeah, let's just go through these ones. Let's start, I guess. Should we start with the big one, the Best Picture? So the Best Picture nominees for this year. So I find the graphic here. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere here. Oh, they pin it on their tweet. I was like scrolling in order. Okay, gonna screen share. Windows, entire screen. Nope. Where is this? This is the behind the scenes, folks. You get to hear it. There you go. Okay. So this is the Best
The
Picture
nominees.
nominations. So there are 10 films, like just like in the past couple of years. So the nominees for Best Picture in the Oscars are American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and Zone of Interest. First things first, Calvin. How many of these have you seen?
Let's just say the one I haven't seen. The
Okay,
one I haven't seen are American Fiction, Maestro, and The Zone of Interest. And Poor Things, because it's not out yet here.
okay, so
Yeah,
that's four. You haven't seen four.
I haven't seen four. Yeah.
I also haven't seen four. I haven't seen American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Maestro, Zone of Interest. I could have watched American Fiction the other day, but I that's when I fell ill, so I didn't end up going. Um, but yeah. So these
Yeah.
ones, I know you don't follow like the Oscar, like kind of Oscar buzz kind of thing, right? You don't follow award season buzz.
Not
These one,
really.
a
Yeah.
lot of experts were predicting that these were the 10 that's gonna get nominated, just
Ooh.
because how the Oscar voting body works is that um there is, you know how there is like the Screen Actors Guild, which is what the
Mm.
SAG strike was about, the screenwriters strike was about, kind of thing, the actors strike. There's like different guilds for different stuff, and the different guilds for vote for different like categories and whatnot. And Best Picture is kind of combination of everything. And I believe these ones, the 10 that are in here, matches exactly the Producers Guild of America awards. Um, and like if I'm not let me double check that, but if I'm
Wait.
not wrong, it matches exactly the Producers Guild. So people are like 10,
Is it rigged?
usually that means, no, it's not rigged. Usually that means that
Oh.
it's gonna carry over because it's the same voters kind of thing. More or less it's the same voters
Mm.
or the big number of it. So
Okay.
yeah, okay,
Okay.
it is the same 10. So a lot of people are kind of like saying, okay, that's how you predict. This is like this is the behind the scenes of how a lot of people, because a lot of people bet for award season, like they put money of like,
Yeah.
oh, for nominations, blah blah blah. This is like the key on how you do it. You see the other award shows that matter, like the screen, like the Actors Guild, the Producers Guild, the BAFTA, which is the British Oscars basically,
Yeah.
and like all the other guilds. You see that and try to see which one carry over, and basically that's more likely that you get the predictions right by doing that. So that's a tip for you right there if you want to bet some money and try to
Did you
win
bet
thing.
some money into this, Albert?
No, I didn't
Ah,
this year.
boo.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. You can probably still bet for the winners though, if you want to bet with your friends, bet
Bet
with your winners.
betting for the winners is hard. Like betting for the nominees is easier.
But
You
yeah,
know.
it is hard, but like again, like this Producers Guild, the nominees are out, but the winners are not out yet. Like, so you can like kind of still try to check out the other award season and see what is going to happen. And
Mm.
also the thing with Oscars is, as much as it's about the awarding the best film of the year, awarding the best performance, awarding the best film of the year, it's also very much about who have the best campaign. It's
That is
very
true.
much about how much attention can you get to your film, in terms of who can make the best campaign push, which I'll get to in another categories in a bit. But like, yeah, looking at this so far, I know you haven't seen four, but is there any that you've seen that kind of surprise you, or like a film that you seen that like surprised that it doesn't make it?
The one that surprised me. uh, Maybe I don't know. Not really. I think
Not
none
really.
of them really surprised me. Kind of like probably past lives or holdovers, but it's like, oh, okay, they're there. But I know both of those movies are really good, so I'm not really surprised either.
Did you
Yeah,
not like Past Lives?
I like past lives. I think I give it 4 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Past Lives, and I like Holdovers as well. It's just that I didn't thought it would make it to the best picture stuff, so that kind of surprised me. Yeah, a bit, I guess. Pretty
Fair
much
enough.
that.
Huh. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm pretty much surprised with any of these.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like Barbie makes sense. It's a good film and it make box office impact, so it makes sense on that part. Like Oppenheimer is probably well. Let's go to our guess on who was gonna win, and I think this is Oppenheimer's to lose. I think Oppenheimer's gonna win this.
Me too. I think it's Oppenheimer who's winning it. There's no
I
way.
think
There's no way.
I don't think Killers of Flower Moon have a chance. Poor Things have a interesting chance, but I think it's a little bit because it's a little
Is
bit too
Poor Things
weird
that
for some
good?
people. It's really good, but I think it might
God
be a little bit
damn.
too weird for some people that it
Okay.
might push them away because the Oscars, how the Oscars is voted, is basically everyone who submits a submission, who submits a vote, they submit their number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. So they rank
Mm.
basically all 10. And then after they rank all 10, whoever's in charge of counting it, which I think is like some accountants association of
Accountant.
Hollywood. It's yeah, it is because they say it every year in the Oscar ceremony. Hold on, who counts the Oscar votes? It's like
Are they
ta-da,
really called accountants?
it's something. Hold on. How do they do it? Because they mention it every time they do the Oscars of like these group of people are the one who are tallying the votes for us. Who is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm I'm trying
I
to look
forget.
it up as well.
Yeah, but basically how it works is that basically you rank those films, and then the film who got the most number one you rank the film, and I don't know how, I forget how specifically, but basically if a film have the most number one vote, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will win.
What? That makes no
Okay,
sense.
I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to remember how this works basically. So, um, you basically tallied all the number one votes. Wait,
Okay.
wait. Hold on. Give me a second. I should have researched this up. It's basically the film that has the least votes gets eliminated
Makes sense. All
first,
right. Yeah,
and
that
then
makes sense.
I just gotta look this up. I saw this a while ago. It's a preferential ballot. Um,
Okay.
this is very professional podcasting on the spot. Uh,
On the spot research, man. That's what we do.
I have watched this before. It's been a while. I remember it vividly. I remember the graphic where they basically count all the total votes in a way, and then like the one that got the least number of votes doesn't does not move on. So like the film that have the most number one votes doesn't necessarily always win it, because sometimes if a film have the most number one votes, but they also have a lot of number 10 votes, it kind of eliminate
Mm.
itself in a way. So like the film that has the most middle ground in a way kind of benefits on the system, which is why Green Book won in 2018 kind of thing.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. So that's how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah. Hold
So
on.
it's not
I
about the best movie, it's about the most mid movie out of the 10 choices.
it's the most like kind of universally loved film in
Hmm.
a way. So
I mean, between all the Oppenheimer, man, it's gotta be it then. I feel like
yeah.
Oppenheimer's gotta be it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think Oppenheimer to get a win, although Holdovers, it's a feel good movie and people
Hmm.
like that stuff and it's actually good. So
That is
people
true.
it might yeah, so it might do that.
But Holdovers doesn't have the boom that
Okay, I
Oppenheimer
remember
has.
I remember I remember how it goes now. I remember how it goes. Okay, okay.
Alright,
So
let's do
they
this.
count all the number one votes. Let's say out of all of these, the highest number one votes, let's say is Oppenheimer.
Hmm.
And see who is the lowest. Let's say the lowest is Maestro. Okay.
Okay.
If Maestro have the lowest number one votes, So the people who voted for Maestro number one, their votes for Maestro are gone now, and they take whatever that person's number two is. So they take that number and they put it in that film. So
Mm.
both of us put Maestro as number one, right?
Okay.
But Maestro is the least vote total. And let's say our number two is Barbie. So our votes instead goes to Barbie. And then they keep on doing that and so on and so forth until there's only one film left. Make sense?
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes
So
more
they're
sense
just
now. Yeah.
eliminating
Yes.
the the least votes. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yes.
So
So yeah, that makes
okay.
more sense. Sorry, it took a while. I literally found the YouTube video that I watched it, and I'm like, okay, there you go. And okay, it clicks. But anyway, yeah, that is how the Oscar. That's how the Oscar works. But yeah,
Okay.
best picture. So I think we both agree, like Oppenheimer mainly. I think my sleeper pick is gonna be the holdovers. Who's your sleeper pick?
Sleeper pick. Who's- I don't think it's gonna be Barbie. Yeah. Just for the sake of being different, let's go with Past Lives.
Past lives. Interesting. All right. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, it's a good movie. Makes
It's
you
good.
cry, makes you
It's
emotional.
it's good. Okay. So shall we move on to
Yeah.
the next category?
Or actually, Killers of the Flower Moon. It got like the
Here's of
big
Farm Moon
names
is most.
there.
Here's of Farm Moon
Yeah.
does have big names.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
So
Anyway.
next category is the directing category. You wanna read it out?
Yeah. We for the nominees for directing, we have Anatomy of a Fall. That's directed by Justin Triet. Killers of the Flower Moon by Martin Scorsese. Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan. Poor Things, Yorgos
Lanthimos.
Lanthimos, and The Zone of Interest, Jonathan Glazer.
So you've seen 4 out of 5 in this one.
Yeah, I think it's still open. Christopher Nolan to take
I
this
think
one.
Christopher Nolan's a thing as well. I've only seen
Yeah.
3 because I haven't seen Zone of Interest and Enter Fall. I heard Zone of Interest is about a person who lives next door to a concentration camp, which sounds very dark. So
That sounds dark.
you
Yeah.
gotta be in the right headspace for that. Um, but yeah, otherwise, my vote is still Christopher Nolan. I think Yorgos
Still good.
Lanthimos have a good chance again, but I think Nolan. This is Nolan's to lose.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think Martin scores. I mean, like, it's good, but I don't think it's anything uh, like watching those two. Nah, Christopher Nolan's still so much better. I haven't watched Poor Things, so I can't really say. Against Anatomy of a Fall, yeah, still Nolan still beats it by a mile. Yeah.
yeah. I think a lot of people are gonna campaign for Nolan here. The studio's obviously behind him. I'm trying to remember if he has won an Oscar before for directing.
Have he not
Um,
won any? I thought he has for like I don't know what movies.
no, he has not. He's been nominated.
Really?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Wow.
I was like,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't. He's been nominated for Best Picture once before. That was for Dunkirk. So not
Okay.
Best Picture, Best Director for Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Inception and Dunkirk got nominated for Best Picture but lost. Inception got original screenplay but lost, and Memento got original screenplay and he lost. So this one
What
is
have
like
he won?
he hasn't won any for Oscars.
Really?
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan hasn't won anything?
no,
That's insane.
you'd be surprised by how many big filmmakers and art actors and whatnot haven't won awards like Oscars.
That is insane. Christopher Nolan?
Yeah,
Okay. Didn't expect
yeah.
that.
This would be his first win. If he
That'll
wins
be
this,
good.
which I think he'll probably will. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's deserved as well. Oppenheimer is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think there's any big surprise. Actually, there is a big surprise here. Um,
What?
Greta Gerwig. Greta Gerwig for Barbie.
Oh
That's like the
yeah.
biggest surprise. I almost glazed through this whole thing. That's the one big thing that I don't understand at all. How can you not nominate Greta Gerwig?
For directing.
It's total bullshit. It's it makes me two nominations that got snubbed that makes me so mad is this, and we'll get to it. Margot Robbie for Barbie didn't get nominated. It's
Right, that one I agree.
ridiculous. You watch Barbie and you think that someone else can direct it. It makes no sense, and you could put that argument into like, okay, basically saying like, oh yeah, that's a stupid argument because you say, oh, you put Oppenheimer and someone else can direct it makes no sense. Okay, that's fair, but literally, Barbie is not gonna be what it is without Greta Gerwig. Literally, it become it become what it is. The phenomenon that people love is because of the creativity and the direction that Greta Gerwig was able to bring, that brings out of her cast, out of the production, out of everything. The whole film literally would not have worked without Greta Gerwig. If you see like just the whole history of the Barbie film, even including the like Margot Robbie involvement as a producer, which was huge by the way, and that's why she is part of the producer for Barbie for Best Picture, which is good for her. But like at one point, Barbie was supposed to star Amy Poehler and Gal Gadot. You think it's
Yeah.
gonna be what it is without Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig's involvement? No, this film it frustrates me so much. And like what pisses me off the most, and again, I cannot say anything bad about An Interview Fall and Zone of Interest because I haven't seen it. But what bothers me the most is I guarantee you, a lot of the voters, a lot of the older voters for Oscars, because there are both old and new people, right? They've expanded recently, but there's still a lot of
Oh,
older
the older
white
ones.
folks that are part of the guild. A lot of them are probably like, okay, you know what? We gotta check off some diversity here, right? Justin Triet, she's a women director. All right, we have one women director. I think we're good. I guarantee you, a lot of people is like, what's your problem with the nominees? They got a women director in there, and that's my problem exactly. A women, like literally, there is a part of people's mindset where it's like just one is good enough. I guarantee you that
Mm.
because I guarantee you again, once again, if Barbie is directed by a man, 100% in this. No, you cannot even argue with that logic. I guarantee you. So it makes no sense, and it pisses me off so much because Greta Gerwig deserves it as much as anybody in this list. So it bugs me so much.
Understandable.
You have any thoughts
Yeah.
on my rant on that? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, makes sense. I agree. Like definitely Greta Gerwig, she did an incredible job to bring Barbie to the big screen. So yeah, definitely she should be in the directing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes no
Would
sense.
I replace Anatomy of a Fall with Barbie? I think I would.
Yeah, I think the bigger people were predicting Killers of Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Greta Gerwig, and so Martin Scorsese, Nolan, Yorgos, Greta Gerwig, and then people were toss up between Justin Triet or Jonathan Glazer. People were toss up
Mm,
between those two, but almost every like pundit out there was predicting those four to be locks. So the fact that it
yeah.
wasn't was kind of like shocking. So yeah,
Yeah. I know what that is shocking. Then.
yeah,
All right. Yeah.
uh,
Well, we'll see. Once I watch Zone of Interest, then I can, you know, I can see which one I would like to replace for Greta Gerwig.
fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Uh, what's the next category you want to talk about?
Up next, let's direct transition to the snub Margot Robbie was in, actress in a leading role. Nominees are
Mm,
Annette Bening for Naiad, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall, Carey Mulligan for Maestro, and Emma Stone for Poor Things. Again, the big snub was Margot Robbie for Barbie. A lot of people were
Barbie.
predicting Emma Stone to be in this. A lot of people actually are saying that Emma Stone's going to win it. Emma Stone is my vote to win this. Lily Gladstone is a lot of people's second favorite out of this one. A lot of people predicting Lily Gladstone. The and a lot of people predicting Margot Robbie. A lot of people predicting those three are the locks, and then the other two are toss up. People are saying Annette Bening for Naiad just because it's a good performance, and Annette Bening never won any Oscar, and she's a prolific actress that has been in the industry since forever. So people are like kind of rooting for her to get nominated and maybe for this one. And then Carrie Mulligan was also, I can't remember if a lot of people predicting Carrie Mulligan or not, but and you can maybe say, wait, you haven't seen Maestro, right?
I haven't seen Maestro,
Okay,
so
never
I
mind
can't
then.
say.
But people say she's good as well. And Sandra Huller, you want to talk about that one?
she's fine, but I think
She's fine.
I mean she's good performance, but it's like if she's not nominated, I'm like, whatever type of deal. It's like
Okay.
it's good, but it's not to the level where I'm like, oh my god, that is amazing, you know. Because when I
No,
watch
that's
Eclipse of Flower Moon, I watch Lily Gladstone. I'm like, that's a good ass performance. I
yeah.
didn't really say that once when I was watching Anatomy of Fall. It's just like it's nice, it's good.
No, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
some people will pick Sandra Huller. Sandra Huller, which I just found out because I haven't looked at the cast. So she's in both Anatomy of a Fall and in Zone of Interest. So she's
Huh.
in two Best Picture nominees. Damn.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah.
Good year for her.
Yeah.
I haven't. I mean, obviously we haven't. Of us haven't saw Nai yet, right?
No, not yet. I haven't seen it.
What's that about actually? Swimming?
Um,
I think I saw the poster or something.
did you say swimming?
Yeah, I thought it's about swimming.
Nayat is a biopic starring Annette Bening. The film is based on Diana Nayat's 2015 memoir, Find a Way,
Oh,
which described Nayat's effort to swim from Cuba to Florida without a shark cage
swimming.
at the age of 64.
Oh, okay. Doesn't sound too interesting. Not gonna lie.
I think I saw the trailer for this once probably. It's a Netflix movie too, so
Oh, I'm looking at the letterbox. A lot of people are giving it a 3 out of 5
yeah, I think it's
currently.
probably just a heavy performance-based film probably.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah.
All right.
Um, but yeah, aside from the snub from Margot Robbie, the other ones are again, like I said, expected. Although I would have loved to see Greta Lee from Past Lives be nominated because I thought she was good. I love her in that film.
Mm.
Um, I would have loved to see Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla because I thought she is amazing in that role. I love her in that role. Um, Natalie Portman for Mid December was a possibility, though I wasn't sure if there was like a lead or supporting. I guess she's lead in that film, Natalie Portman, and would have never happened. 100% would have never happened. But one of my favorite leading performance by an actress this year was Abby Ryder Forston from Are You There, God It's Me, Margaret.
Oh yeah,
She's so
I know
good.
you're gonna say that.
She's so good, man. But Oscars never award like young actors. So yeah.
Imagine though.
Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
you want to add?
Nah, not much. I think. Yeah, I think we've covered what we want to say. Man, I want to watch Poor Things so bad. But yeah, from the ones I've watched, I guess Lily Gladstone is
It's
the one
I
for
guarantee you,
me.
it's never coming to Indonesian theaters. There is way too many nudity. They cannot cut it out.
I know.
There's there's no chance.
I'm,
You
I'm
gotta find it.
waiting
You
for
gotta
the
wait it for the
stream,
stream. You
man.
gotta wait for the stream. I don't know when it's coming out because but it's so good. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Man.
But yeah, Emma Stone is my winner. I think Emma Stone is my winner. And my main argument against Lily Gladstone, one of them is the lead, and one of them is supporting, in my opinion, because I think Lily Gladstone is not the lead of that film.
Oh yeah, I can kind of agree on that.
All right.
Let's see. Now for the
Nominees for actor in
nominees
leading
on
role.
actors now. We have Bradley Cooper from Maestro, Coleman Domingo from Rustin. What's that? I don't even know. Paul Giamatti from The Holdover, Cillian Murphy or Killian Murphy from
I
Oppenheimer.
always say Killian.
I
Maybe
always
it's
say
Cillian.
Cillian.
It was his line.
I say
Okay.
Cillian.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no
I know
idea. We
people
gotta look
say
it
it
up.
Killian sometimes as well. But yeah, that dude from Oppenheimer and Jeffrey Wright from American Fiction. I've only watched two from this list, Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy.
How to pronounce Killian Murphy correctly? I'm opening a YouTube video right now.
Alright, let's see. Let's hear it. Is it Cillian or Killian? I went to see,
Yes, I
so I
can.
feel like it should be Cillian Murphy. You know? Do you not have a conclusive answer yet?
It's Killian. It's a
Oh, it's
30. It's a
Killian.
40-second video on how to pronounce Killian Murphy's name. I had to skip. So according to this video, it's Killian. So there you
It's
go.
Killian? Alright, there you
Yeah.
go. Killian Murphy. There you go.
According to this video. So if we're wrong, blame the video by Julian Mikkel.
Why does it take 40 seconds? I thought you just have to say the name.
he made an introduction about like Killian, this actor from Irish
Oh.
descent, blah blah blah. I was like, skip, skip, skip.
Oh, there are those parts. All right. But yeah, from this list, I've only seen two of them, which is Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy. Yeah, that's about it. I don't even know
Yeah.
what Rustin is. That's the first I heard of it.
Coleman Domingo, he has a kind of big year as well. He was in Rustin, and he is also in The Color Purple, which I don't think Color Purple got nominated for anything, did it? Oh, he got an acting nomination for supporting actress, which we'll get to, Daniel Brooks. Which had Coleman Domingo. He was in The Color Purple and in Rustin, and Rustin is the one that he got nominated for. It's a story about. It's based on a true story of Rustin, who helped Martin Luther King Jr. and others organize the 1963 March of Washington. So it's a historical march in the U.S. where they march on like in front of the Lincoln Memorial kind of thing.
Mm.
Um, it's basically the "I Have a Dream" speech.
Yeah,
That moment.
yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
Martin Luther King. That's where it always leads to.
So it's about him helping out Martin Luther King, Rustin, this guy, which I've never heard of. So yeah,
Yeah, that's the first I heard of it as well.
but
Probably
we're definitely not apt in our American history,
nah.
being non-Americans. So yeah.
I mean, I know Martin Luther King had a dream. That's about it. Yeah. Um, I mean, you've only seen those two as well, right? Same as me, Oppenheimer and Holdovers.
Yes, I've only seen Oppenheimer and Holdovers. I think Holdovers. I think Paul Giamatti is gonna win, just based on what I heard, and based on the performance wise. I think Paul Giamatti is better. Um,
Okay.
there is a little bit. There is a weird backlash for Maestro. Because have you heard the
What?
backlash for Maestro?
Is it a makeup thing?
Well, not
No.
necessarily.
Okay.
People are saying that Maestro shouldn't be nominated, and no one in Maestro should be nominated because
Why?
they are trying too hard.
What?
And
You're
in
trying
my
too
brain, I'm
hard.
like,
The
how the
hell?
fuck is that a bad thing?
You're trying
Like,
too hard?
yeah, like people are saying like it's trying too hard. It's not does not deserve it. I'm like, you kidding me? You put that in any other context. You're in a competition. You're trying too hard to win. Yeah, no shit.
That's
You're gonna,
stupid.
you're gonna. It's
That
such a
is
stupid argument.
stupid.
People are saying like, oh, it's trying too hard. I'm like, oh god, it's so dumb. So there's a whole backlash over it. So I'm glad that it got nominated, and I'm curious to see how it is. But yeah, the argument was so bad against it.
My God, they're trying too hard. That's an argument now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Maybe if I watch it later, I'll also be like, man, try hard.
Yeah.
What is Maestro about anyway? Sounds
Maestro is about the
some.
composer.
Oh,
It's
okay, yeah,
about Leonard Bernstein,
never heard of him.
legendary composer. Oh, Leonard Bernstein is a legendary film composer. He has made films including, let's see here,
Okay, let's see.
personal life. No, not personal life. Bibli. As a composer. All right, list of
Hmm.
composition by Leonard Bernstein.
Okay,
He has made.
what is it?
This is
Not
not what I was. This is not what I was looking for. One
okay,
sec.
but yeah, that's about. What is it?
West Side Story.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That On the Waterfront.
Okay, I heard
Uh,
of that.
yeah, it's a classic film. Elia Kazan. Um, yeah, a lot of these films are older films. On the Town, The Wonderful Town, Candid. But yeah, he's most known for West Side Story.
Okay,
It's
yeah. I mean, of course, it's on older time. If he's from like the 2000s, there's no way there'll be a movie made for him already.
that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah. All right. Um, I don't know. I'm not too interested in watching Maestro and Rustin. American Fiction, I do. It seems interesting, but I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what that one is about.
Let's see. What is it about? Let me just Google it real quick then. I don't know. I just saw the poster,
It
and the poster
follows
looks
it follows a
interesting.
frustrated novelist professor who writes an outlandishly stereotypical black book as satire, only for
Oh,
the book to be published to high sales and praise.
oh, that was about. Okay, never mind.
Mhm.
It sounds kind of boring.
It's
I just saw the.
I mean
I
it's a comedy drama. It could be interesting. So I don't know.
yeah. I just saw the poster, and I like the look of the poster. That's why I got interested. That's about it.
Okay, okay. I like Jeffrey Wright, so I'm interested to see.
What movie is he in? Jeffrey Wright.
Bro, his virus, his BD in Hunger Games. Come on, man. BT
He's-
Latier, Hunger Games. He's in the Batman. His Jim Gordon the
Oh,
Batman. He's in the James Bond film as Felix Leitier. He's in a lot of Wes Anderson films, including Asteroid City and French Dispatch.
oh, I did not realize that. Okay,
He
apparently I've
he
seen a lot of him.
voices he voices Uatu in What If?
Who's Watu?
The Watcher.
Oh, oh, okay. Apparently I've
Yeah,
seen a lot of him, huh?
he's awesome. I love that dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, didn't know that.
All right. So okay, so that's actor in leading role. Paul Giamatti is my winner. So yeah.
I'll
How
go
about you,
Killian.
Killian? Do you think
I'll
it's
go.
easier do you think it's easier to do a good performance on based on a person in real life, like Oppenheimer, or to create your own character from scratch, like Paul Giamatti?
Ooh,
I feel like it's harder to create a fully fledged character
I think so too.
because you gotta
Because
fill in everything yourself.
yeah, right, exactly. With existing human type of deal, there's already a blueprint of what you need to do type of deal,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah, and you gotta do them right, but it's still I feel like it's easier to.
yeah. There's that blueprint, so you kind of know
Uh
where
huh.
to get the inspiration and such from. To get where to get the feelings from. I guess when you're acting, if like you have to make up your own character, you have to make up their own backstory and such, right? To get
Yeah,
the feels.
yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely
Mm,
harder when it's a new, like, original character, I think. Yeah.
yeah. No,
All right.
definitely. One snub that I want to say that was obviously it's. I don't think it's ever gonna. Well, not never, but just the again Oscars about campaigns. Zac Efron, the
Mhm.
Iron Claw. Would have loved him to see
Oh
him in
yeah,
this one so much.
people were saying that he should have been
He's
in the
so
Oscars.
good. He's so good. But people are just gonna overlook Zac Efron until he actually. I think this film might be the first time people's gonna be like, you know what? Zac Efron might be worth considering. I think after this film, people are gonna take him seriously. But I think people are not. People are still like, this is the first phase of him taking seriously, so people don't necessarily is gonna
Oh,
take him seriously just yet. And again, it's all about the campaign. It's A24. I think A24's campaign was for past lives. So they didn't do a lot of campaign uh for the Iron Claw. If any, they didn't campaign Iron Claw at all. But they should have, because I think Zac Efron should have been nominated and be recognized for his performance because he was so good.
all right. I should watch it.
Uh,
Yeah, Iron Claw is interesting for sure.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
uh, yeah, no Leo DiCaprio in this one. I'm fine with it. I thought Leo was completely fine.
he was fine, and it was nothing spectacular from him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no one else really that's outstanding for me in terms of performance from this year
Mm,
for lead. Yeah.
for lead, yeah, I don't think I have anyone else either. As much as I
Okay.
like Air, none of the performance like really stand out.
Air, which we can get to in this one, supporting actress.
Oh,
I would have liked Viola Davis to be recognized for Air. I thought she was good, but she wasn't.
okay.
But the nominees for supporting actress in a supporting role is Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks, The Color Purple, America Ferrera, Barbie, Jodie Foster, Naiad, and Davine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Thoughts on this?
Alright, so I haven't watched Color Purple and Not yet. I've watched everything else. Um, do I like America Ferrera in Barbie that much? I think she's fine, personally. Yeah, seeing from this list, I might go with Emily Blunt. Yeah, I don't know.
You're crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't remember much from America Ferrera other than her long ass monologue.
Well, America Ferrera will get there. I think Devine Joy Randolph is gonna win this easy. I think
It's
she's
one of
gonna.
those two, I think. Emily Blunt or the Vin Joy, I
A
was
lot of
thinking.
people are putting their votes on Devine Joy Randolph. Like a lot of
Hmm,
experts are like thinking that she have the best chance on winning this, and a lot of people are like almost guaranteeing it. So if you want to bet money for one category to win,
the
I
Vin
and
Joy
if I were
Randolph.
to if I were to bet money for one category to win, I am most confident to bet money in this one for Devine Joy Randolph
Okay.
in supporting actor's role. It's like the strongest argument that I've heard everywhere. It's Devine Joy Randolph. So it's like again, if play risky if you want to, but this is like the most likely. Um, but yeah, I
Yeah,
thought she
she's great.
carries the film. She's so good in that film. So yeah, Emily Blunt is good as well. America Ferrera is interesting because she's not the biggest part of the film, although she is one of the most
Yeah,
memorable and important parts of the film, which I think Warner Brothers campaigned to be like, yeah, you walk out of Barbie, you talk about that moment, talk about that monologue. So if it's done poorly, it would have done well. So I think it's not the most flashy performance, but it does it work. And I kind of like, I'm happy for her. I'm glad that she's being recognized. But yeah, it's like it's an interesting. It's a surprising. It's surprising, but not really, kind of thing.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. For America Ferrera, I don't think anything stand out too much from her performance in Barbie. It's
Hmm.
kinda surprised seeing her here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
yeah,
Yeah.
obviously we don't know about Daniel Brooks and Jodie Foster yet.
That is
Yeah.
true. Although Jodie Foster for Nayad, have to shout this out because a lot of people will bring this out as well. So
Mm-hmm.
Jodie Foster for this is the first year where two LGBTQ plus two queer actors are nominated for playing queer characters. Coleman Domingo
Nice.
for Rustin and Jodie Foster for Nayad. So that is the first time
Nice.
ever that they've done that, queer actors playing queer characters. So yeah, um, that's good. That's first time for that. And just like, and I'm looking at Gold Derby right now. Penelope Cruz for Ferrari was a lot of people's number five in terms of like voters prediction. A lot of
Okay.
people number five was Penelope Cruz for Ferrari. Sandra Huller for Zone of Interest was number six. Julianne Moore for May December was number seven, which I can sort of see, and Rosamund Pike for Saltburn, which I can see Rosamund Pike for Saltburn.
Was on part
Uh,
wait, who did she play?
she's the mother.
Oh, the mother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Penelope Cruz in Ferrari?
Yeah, how do you feel
Uh
about that?
nah.
Nah.
I don't know. Not really, I think. She, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean if America Ferrera makes it, I guess yeah, understandable.
Yeah. Viola Davis is 12 for Air. That film just have no award buzz whatsoever, which I mean she's a good performance, but there's no push for campaign, which makes sense.
Mm.
And again, it would have never been nominated. But Rachel McAdams for Are You There God to Me Margaret, she's so good in that.
You
I
really
love
like
her in
that
that.
movie, don't you?
But the movie, the performance is good, man. Rachel
Yeah.
McAdams,
Yeah.
I think, could have, if they had more push, she could have been
She
nominated.
could have. Alright,
Yeah.
yeah. Understandable.
So yeah. Um, that supporting actress. You anything you want to add to that?
Not yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm
Fair
good on this one.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Okay. Let's go to supporting actor.
Yeah. Let's see. The sporting actor
Go ahead.
category, we have Sterling K. Brown from American Fiction, Robert De Niro from Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. from Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling from Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo from Poor Things. Yeah, I don't know, man.
First of all, I guess who do you
I
have
like
winning?
I like Ken a lot, so I'll go Ryan Gosling.
You think Ryan Gosling's gonna win?
Yeah, I like Ken a lot. his energy, man, as Ken is just impressive. I don't think anyone else can play Ken as good as him. Yeah,
That is fair. That is very fair. I think Ryan Gosling as Ken is good. I think it's just Robert Downey Jr.'s award to lose. I
yeah,
think RDJ is gonna
I'm
win
pretty
this.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that realistically, I'll think RDJ as well.
yeah.
He- yeah, but I want Ryan Gosling to win.
You do realize what kind of conversation people are gonna have if Ryan Gosling, the one male who got nominated for Barbie, won the only award for Barbie and
Oh
everything
my
else doesn't?
god,
It's
that
literally
is
just gonna
true.
it's gonna reinvigorate every conversation. It's literally what the Barbie film is about.
Yeah,
It's
that's what it's
so
about.
funny. If that happens, man, oh my
That'll be the
god.
that'll be the funniest, saddest thing ever.
It is the funniest, saddest thing ever, and people will be like, "Told you what we've been saying." It will be insane. So yeah, um, it would have been wild. But you know, Ryan
That is
Gosling is
wild.
good. RDJ, I think, is gonna win this. A lot of people favorite as well.
Mm.
Robert De Niro makes sense. Obviously, I think he have a better performance than DiCaprio
DiCaprio.
anyway. Even though DiCaprio
He
is lead,
spanks DiCaprio, literally.
he did. Mark Ruffalo, I thought deserves. He definitely deserves this one. I love him in Poor Things. A lot of people were like doubtful he's gonna be nominated because it's either him or Willem Dafoe because both of them are really good. But Willem Dafoe, I think he got the BAFTA. He got nominated for the BAFTA in supporting actor. So because he got nominated, people were like, "Oh, well, Willem Dafoe is getting a push here. Is he gonna trump Mark Ruffalo kind of thing?" So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
Alright. Oh, I thought they were like, oh, okay.
oh, not
William
BAFTA. Sorry,
Dafoe.
Screen Actors Guild Award.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like, oh, Willem Dafoe got it already. Let's give it to Mark Ruffalo now, since they're like equal in performance wise.
No, well, yeah, and then again, because of the overlap in the voters, people are thinking like, okay, well, if Willem Dafoe is gonna, if Willem Dafoe is nominated in the Screen Actors Guild, then most likely it's
Yeah,
gonna be Willem Dafoe
that's
again.
yeah,
Because they're
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
nominate both of them. I doubt it. But yeah,
Has that ever happened? Like two supporting
two,
actors to
yes,
be nominated in Oscars from the same movie?
yes. I
Oh,
need to research this, but I am pretty sure the favorite, which was another Yorgos Lanthimos movie. I'm pretty sure the favorite got Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz as well in both supporting. Let me check.
what?
Which is another Emma
Is
Stone
it
movie.
another Emma Stone movie directed by
Yorgos
Yorgos
Lanthimos.
Lanthimos?
Let
Yeah.
me double check
Alright.
this. Uh, yeah,
Interesting.
best supporting actress Emma Stone, Rachel Weisz. Best supporting actress for the favorite. So the fact that this
Huh.
Yorgos Lanthimos did it again, and I know it has happened multiple times. That's the one of the most recent one that I can think of. Oh, actually, last year, literally last year,
Oh, really?
Stephanie Sue and Jamie Lee Curtis, and Jamie Lee Curtis won somehow when Stephanie Sue should have won
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
for everything
Stephanie
ever
Sue
all
should
at
have won.
once.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
From I want Ken to win.
Biggest who do you want to win? Ken.
Ryan Gosling, but
Yeah.
no, it's gonna be RDJ.
Biggest snubs for me, obviously Willem Dafoe was one, but I think Mark Ruffalo did better. Dominic Sessa for the holdovers, because in my
Mm,
opinion, that film is a tripod, and you take one part away, it's not gonna work. It literally all three, I think, it's like on par. Seriously,
yeah,
so I
understandable.
think Dominic Sessa would be, but again, Oscars are like, well, he's young, he's gonna get his
He's very
chances.
young. Yeah.
So yeah, he's very young, so he's gonna get his chance. He's 21 years old, so yeah,
Damn, he's
um,
younger than us.
he is. How old do you think he was?
It's like around our age, or
You
maybe a
know,
year older.
you know why you might think that, because he's 21 years old. He's born
He looks
2002.
old.
He gives like this energy of like a 70s actor. Like
Yes.
his
Yes.
vibe is like some guy from the 1970s.
Yeah, I agree on that.
And that's a compliment. It's a compliment. Because like, yeah, you cannot
He
pull it
looks
off.
like a
Like,
tough guy, a tough
yeah,
70s guy,
yeah, literally.
straight from the
So
mines. I mean,
yeah,
factory.
yeah. So Dominic says that. And Charles Melton from May December. A lot of
Mm,
people wanted him nominated as well. Although May December, the award campaign was kind of like the award buzz for May December was like so fast. Like it's when it came out, it's like whoa, Charles Manton's gonna get nominated, Natalie Portman, blah 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 blah, screenplay, blah blah blah. It reached a peak so fast, and it dies so fast right away as well, and then no one talks about it. Like I don't know what
Huh.
happened to that campaign and the buzz, but it feels like that was the case. So yeah, um,
Interesting.
Glenn Howerton for Blackberry, he's awesome. He didn't get nominated, but I would have loved him.
Oh yeah. Blackberry is good. It's really
Yeah.
good actually.
Yeah, and Glenn Howerton, like the fact that his performance is like the angry manic guy is like so good.
Uh,
I feel like he popped a vein while doing that performance.
Dude, his vocal cords is gonna be screwed with all that screaming.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's the acting nominations. Should we go to screenplay next?
I guess so. Yeah, might as well.
All
Yeah,
right,
we're just going
screenplay.
to go through the main one, right?
Yeah, we already did the main five. We
Yeah,
already did the four actors. Did we?
and
Did
the
we do?
best picture.
We did supporting actor already, right?
Yeah,
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 we
we
did.
did.
We did the four actors, best picture and director. Now we're gonna go to screenplay. So this is original screenplay. Uh,
Yeah,
is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay. So original screenplay: Anatomy of a Fall by Justin Triet, The Holdovers by David Hemmingson, Maestro by Bradley Cooper and Josh Singer, May December by Sammy Birch, story by Sammy Birch and Alex Mechanic, and Past Life by Celine Song. We just mentioned how May December have a quick hype and quick dead. This is the only nomination it got,
Huh.
which is for screenplay, which makes sense. The screenplay I thought was pretty good. Past Lives makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Really good
understandable.
screenplay. I think Holdover's probably gonna win this.
That's my guess also.
It's
Holdovers,
really
the
good.
screenplay is really good. Anatomy of
Yeah.
a Fall.
Well,
I
it's a court
thought
it's
it
a court
was.
movie, right? So it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I didn't know it was an original screenplay. I thought. Oh wait, no. Wait, never mind. I was thinking like. Never mind. I was thinking like if it's based on true story, it's not original.
Yeah.
I guess not. But yeah. Uh, Anatomy of a Fall. Yeah, it's good. But Holdover is better. Definitely for me. It's a
Yeah.
courtroom drama, so it has to be good. It was engaging, so it must be good, right? It was
Yeah.
engaging and it was in a different language, so it must be good.
Yeah. I think Holdover is gonna win. It's the most
Same.
favorite. I think Holdovers or Past Lives is the best two chances here.
Hmm.
Um,
It's Holdovers for sure,
yeah,
I think.
I think Holdovers gonna win. The biggest snubs from people have put in Gold Derby is Saltburn. Is just people snub, and I can like.
Saltman is really good.
It's interesting. I don't know if I would nominate it for screenplay.
Screenplay?
Also,
Okay.
Do you think Barry Keoghan deserve an acting Oscar? I think no. But people were like
Nah.
saying Barry Keoghan, what the fuck? And I'm like, it's not.
Nah.
First of all, Saltburn is not an Oscar movie, so
It,
that's one. So yeah,
that is
uh,
true. It's not an Oscar movie at all.
uh,
Especially with that ending. The
yeah,
hell?
yeah,
I can
uh,
imagine all those the old people watching this. I'm like, the hell is this?
yeah. Which is Saltburn, Air, and Iron Claw are the big three that got snubbed. But
Yeah,
I think these ones make sense.
it makes sense. I mean, we don't know Maestro yet, obviously, but
Uh huh.
it definitely makes sense for like the four that I've seen for them to
Uh
get
huh.
screenplay.
Okay, and we both have Holdovers as their winner.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to adapted screenplay. Kelvin.
Adapted screenplay, we have American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Well, adapted screenplay, it means there's already an existing
Yes. So
like
adapted
stuff, right?
screenplay is basically either something that's adapted from a novel, from a stage play, from a
Mm,
musical, from a short story, from a TV series, or if it's from other films. So like a sequel is automatically an adapted screenplay.
okay.
Um, but yeah, basically anything that is based on something else, even at the bare minimum, it's
I mean, I
adapted
guess
screenplay.
Barbie is based on just a toy, right? And they
Yeah,
got yeah.
that's why it's like yeah.
That was screenplay though, man. They got some strong choices here.
I
Who do
don't
you got, Bert?
know.
I mean, you've seen
Not
the
looking at not looking at Gold Derby. Not looking at Gold Derby because Gold Derby have a vote.
okay. Who do you think? Because I feel like it's between those three that we've watched. I mean, the one that you've watched, Barbie, Poor Things, and Oppenheimer, maybe.
Part of me wanna say Barbie just for the sole fact to award Greta Gerwig with something.
Okay, but realistically, you think
My issue with Oppenheimer was again my issue with the film was the back and forth, which
back and
I was a
forth?
little bit confused, and it's long, but it's done so well, so that's like tough. And Poor Things was just very fascinating on its own right. I don't know if I would say Poor Thing. The screen, yes, the script is good, yes, the story is good, but I don't know if that's the outstanding part of that movie. Um,
Mm.
so my heart says Barbie, but my head says Oppenheimer. How about you?
Okay, I think it's OP. I think
Oppenheimer
it's OP. Yeah,
makes
like you
sense.
said, the it gets confusing, I guess, but overall, it's still really well done. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe if we
I think.
understood which one's the past and which one's the present better as we are watching it the first time, we would
Mhm.
understand it better as well. But yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Oppenheimer is the number one favorite in Gold Derby, followed by Poor Things and then American Fiction. And actually, number four, their favorite number four was Snub. It's Killers of the Flower Moon,
Mm,
which I'm fine
mm,
with because I don't think the
I'm
script
fine.
was that. I don't think the script was that great for that film.
It's all right.
Yeah, and then Barbie and then Zone of Interest. Um, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So anything else to add for this?
Not much. I think yeah, Oppenheimer's
Mhm.
gonna win for that one.
Okay, so let's see the other remaining categories, the lesser ones. Costume design. Do you have any thoughts on any of these? So Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
I haven't seen Poor Things, but I feel like Poor Things gonna win. From the pictures that I've seen and the trailers, I think Poor Things got some crazy costume design.
Okay.
Is that true, Albert?
It does have crazy art design. I don't want to see
Okay.
Gold Derby just yet. I'll open after this. If I were just going with my gut, all of them are deservedly nominated. Barbie's costume is so good. Killers of the Flower Moon costume is good. Napoleon have good costume. Poor
Yeah,
Things,
they do.
Oppenheimer. I kind of want to.
I like to go to crazy. I don't know, man. It's like every time I see costume design and like let's say something like Killers of I mean Oppenheimer, it's mostly just suits.
Yeah, I mean
You know,
it's like
it's
the
the
old
era period.
the period piece. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
right.
that thing.
Yeah, it makes
You know
sense.
what?
Like Napoleon
I'm
is
gonna
also really good. It's very
yeah,
like detail and what's that name accurate. But I
yeah,
don't know. Every time I see costume design, I always like to give it to something more out there, like Poor Things or Barbie, that per se,
yeah. So let's see.
right?
I want to see the past winners. Last year, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever won it. Makes sense.
Hmm.
Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, and Babylon was nominated. I think Black Panther makes sense over that one. 2021, Cruella won it, which makes sense because that film is
Okay,
basically all about
it is
costume.
fashion.
Dune, Cyrano, Nightmare Alley, and West Side Story was nominated. The year before that, 2020 was a weird year, but Ma Rainey's Black Bottom won it. Emma, Mank, Mulan, and Pinocchio was nominated. That is a weird
That's
year.
Mank, really?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
movie?
Little
Okay,
Woman won it in 2019, beating Joker, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Jojo Rabbit, and The Irishman. Black Panther won it now 2018. Phantom Thread 2017, 2016, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Yeah. So
it's kind of a mixed bag.
based on what I'm looking here, they like if there is a
Okay,
like okay if there is a distinct costume that I can picture in my head, it's a benefit. Like Black Panther Wakanda Forever, obviously, even though Babylon and Everything Everywhere All at Once have distinct costume as well. Cruella makes sense. Little Women makes sense because I can picture the costume.
okay,
Yes, my head is Poor Things and the Barbie, but I want to go maybe again
okay.
for the campaign factor here. Just because the Barbie costume is so iconic that they did all the costume in the Barbie line and everything like that, and even the Ken costume. I'm Ken off. That is a costume
That
design.
is good. That is a costume. Yeah.
The Ken with the, you know how many people dressed up as Barbie this year and Ken? I'm okay. My vote's voting for Barbie. My vote's going for Barbie just because of that. Like just the Ken with the even Arik
The-
dressed up for the show with as Ken. Even the what's it called, the furry jacket that can have
Oh yeah.
all the various Ken costume, Barbie costume, and it doesn't it helps that Margot Robbie in all her press tour is wearing various outfits from Barbie.
You know, think you might have a point there. That the Barbie stuff is really iconic with the canaf and
Yeah,
such like that.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Let's see. Gold Derby's prediction is Barbie. Barbie's Gold Derby's prediction to win.
Makes sense. All right.
As of now. So yeah, again, the campaign's gonna affect a lot of things, but as of now, yeah, and this is actually the top five. The other nominations are Color Purple, Wonka, Maestro, Priscilla, Hunger Games, Asteroid City. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I think these make sense though.
I feel like Barbie kind of inspire a lot of guys to be wearing brighter colors.
We're clearly not affected because we're wearing darker colors. You're wearing just plain white. I'm wearing just blue.
I
So
mean, I have a lot of colors in
yeah,
my
you
wardrobe.
have a lot of
This is
colors in
my
your bed as well. So yeah,
this is my home
home
t-shirt.
shirt.
That's
Yeah,
why it's
yeah.
always white.
All right, makeup and hairstyling. Calvin, your favorite category?
Oh yeah, we have Golda, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Society of the Snow. I don't need no Poor Things and OP.
I think Maestro's gonna win just because of the nose.
Nose? What do you mean?
The didn't you brought up this thing, didn't you? Because of the nose and Maestro, the backlash.
Oh no, I was just saying some. I didn't know about the nose. I just read people didn't like the makeup or something,
Yeah,
or like is
because they
nose
made the nose because they made a big nose for him.
for Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, that's why.
yeah.
Okay,
You
let
didn't
me see.
you didn't realize what you were saying.
I didn't realize what I was saying. I was just reading off comments that back just now.
Okay, because yeah,
Yeah,
they basically tried to make a nose similar to the actual Bernstein, and people were like, "Oh, that's like you're just basically like mocking him with the nose and whatnot," and people aren't happy with that. But
that is a big nose.
I think the makeup and the hairstyling, based on what I've seen, looks good for that one. My vote's going to Maestro. Poor Things is second, even though because the Poor Things makeup and hairstyling is so good. But I think Maestro have a strong chance to win it based on again my
The
heart says Poor
nose,
Things, my head says Maestro.
just because of the nose.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't. I'm just gonna go with Poor Things. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go with that. Yeah. All right.
Have you seen Willem Dafoe in Poor Things?
I haven't. No, I really only. Well, is he in the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
that's
know,
it.
look up Willem
Let
Dafoe
me
Poor
see.
Things and see the makeup on his face. It
Willem Dafoe.
is incredible. The prosthetic that
Willem
they put in the face is incredible.
Poor
So yeah.
Things.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely.
So yeah.
That is good.
I want Poor Things to win, but
Seamless.
I think Maestro is gonna win.
All right.
And Poor Things is number one on Gold Derby right now, so makes sense. All
Okay,
right.
makes sense. All right.
Uh,
What's the next one we got?
let's see here. We're skipping the shorts and like we're skipping the shorts and documentary and stuff like that because we are not familiar with those.
Yeah.
Animated short. Okay, that's screenplay supporting original song.
Ooh, original song.
The Fire Inside from Flaming Hot, the Cheetos movie. I'm Just Ken from Barbie. I Never Went Away from American Symphony. Was Huz a song from
Was
Mighty
I?
Wolf? Was I a song from People from Killers of the Flower Moon? And What Was I Made For from Barbie? I think we know what's winning this, right?
I'm just Ken.
I would love it, but
Has
I
to
don't
be.
think that's winning.
What? What do you mean? It's the best
Bro,
thing ever.
Billie Eilish is gonna win again, man.
Yeah.
She's gonna win it again. She already won for No Time to Die. Oscars love her. She's gonna win again for What Was
I
I
haven't
Made For.
actually listened to the No Time to Die song from her.
Pretty good.
Never heard of it.
Pretty good.
All right. I don't know.
Uh,
Again. I want I'm just Ken to win.
just
It's a good song.
You
It's
know,
an
I
iconic
want
song.
Ryan Gosling to sing "I'm Just Ken" in the Oscars.
At this point, they have to. They did
Yeah,
Tunak Tu. Not Tunak Tu.
Natu
The
Natu.
RRR
Yeah,
song.
Natu Natu.
Yeah, Natu Natu. Yeah, that's the one. They did that. They have to do I'm Just Can. There is no way they didn't. They don't do that. Such a missed
Yeah,
opportunity. They don't.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune into the Oscars if they do that.
But yeah, original song. I think What Was I Made For is gonna win. I'm Just Kidding is my second. Um,
I don't even know they have a Cheetos movie. What? And it has a
oh, it's not
song?
good. It's not a good film. I think this is like one of the
Really?
lowest rated film in the history of Oscars. And it just got it because of the song.
Flaming Hot movie. The hell?
I think like Rotten Tomatoes is like rotten that film.
It's 69% from what I'm
69.
seeing.
Okay, so it's not too bad then. It's average
Well,
a three
audience
on
score is
Letterboxd.
88 though.
It's average a three on Letterboxd. I remember watching the trailer. But yeah, it got nominated. So you know,
Dude, if okay, wait, I'm gonna listen to the song, just parts of it.
you gotta watch a whole film. No, Calvin, you gotta save it for the film. You gotta watch the film and experience it in the film. I'm guessing it's not doing that. So
I listen to the part where they say the title of the song. It just sounds like a generic pop music.
is it? It's Becky G, is it not? Who sings
It's
it?
Becky G. It
Yeah,
is.
she's cool.
Yeah. I only I only listen to the part where they say the I got the fire inside. It sounds pretty generic.
Yeah. Other films that are
Yeah.
nominated that missed out is Rustin, Road to Freedom from Rustin, Keep It Moving from The Color Purple, Dance the Night from Barbie, Dua Lipa song.
That's a night is really good. I like that song.
Yeah, but the other two Barbie songs are better.
That's
Um,
true. Yeah.
Quiet Eyes, Past Lives, High Life, Flora and Sun, Can't Catch Me Now, Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. So yeah, those are like the
No,
big ones.
nothing from Wonka, the musical.
Nothing from Wonka, no Peaches. Oscar Gold Derby did not predict Peaches. So
Peaches.
Mario Brothers.
Oh, oh, oh,
Peaches,
oh.
peaches, 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 peaches.
Do you think
Like,
do you think Jack Black will perform that in the
no,
Oscars?
if he got nominated, that he would, but of course not nominated. Why would he?
I don't know. Just for the
For
he's a
fun?
weird guy. Yeah,
He's a
for
weird
fun. He
guy.
likes fun.
uh,
I feel like if he were asked, he would do it. You know, even
possibly,
though he's not nominated. Yeah.
possibly. From one music to
Alright.
another, original score.
Let's see. We got American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Yeah. This one is another a
I don't know.
graciously bad nomination, in my opinion.
This one, I can't really say much because I don't remember any of the score.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, let's go with who we think we're gonna win. I think Oppenheimer's gonna win.
Oh,
The score is so good.
I
Ludwig
guess
Göransson.
Oppenheimer.
Things.
Yeah.
Ludwig Göransson nails it in Oppenheimer. Poor Things. Jerskin Fendrix. I think very iconic as well. If you've seen the film and you see the trailer, that music sticks
Okay.
with you. So I think the top two is that. Killers of the Flower Moon is also good. I think the three, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. I think they deserve to be here. I haven't checked Gold Derby. Haven't seen American Fiction, so I cannot say. I think Indiana Jones and the Dial
Destiny
of
is really good.
Destiny is a bad choice. They're doing this just because of John Williams,
Yeah,
because
I
they
think so
love
too.
John Williams. The score is nothing special. Like it literally isn't not. It's not special at all. Like I would have nominated personally. I would have nominated Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That music
That's
is
good.
so good. Like I could literally just Gwen Stacy's theme of like "Ta-da-dun, ta-da-dun," and then the drums and everything. Oh my god, it's already so good. I'm having goosebumps thinking about it. That should have been nominated. The Boy and the Heron. As much as we might not like the movie, the music is beautiful in that
Music
film.
is good.
The
Yeah.
music is so good in that movie. Like I would have nominated The Boy and the Heron and Spider Verse over American Fiction and Dial of Destiny. So yeah,
To be fair, we haven't watched American Fiction yet.
we haven't.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Gold Derby, Spider Verse was number 4, so it should have the Gold Derby
Damn.
prediction was that. Zone of
Do you think
Interest was number 5, Indiana Jones was number 6, and The Boy and the Heron was number 7.
do you think Spider-Man didn't get in because it's animated? Do you think that plays a factor?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
I feel like
don't know. Because like the voting body is literally the voting body of like this the score, basically the people who does scores.
oh
Uh and there is a rule since 2021 where 35% of the music Sorry. This the so 80% of films have to be original in franchise films in order for it to be nominated. It used to be 35%. This time it
Mm,
have to be 80% of the score have to be original, which I
okay.
don't know what the percentage for Spider-Verse is. Maybe it doesn't qualify into the threshold, but I feel like there is a lot of new themes, a lot of new characters that the film
Yeah.
qualified
Probably
enough for
should.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
All
Um
right. Interesting.
mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, the best
Yeah.
best original score hasn't been like last year's original score. I thought Babylon should have won,
Who
or if
won?
or even Fablemans should have won, or even Everything Everywhere. All of the scores except the one that won, I like better. So nominees were Babylon, Benches of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the Fablemans, and the winner was All Quiet on the Western Front.
It's quiet. No.
No, there is a lot of
Oh, there's a lot of
no
them. A lot of bass.
kind of noises. So yeah.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, Dune won the year before. Makes sense.
Dune is
Soul
good.
won the year before that. Joker won the year before that. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, well, I think Oppenheimer's probably gonna win this year. Although
All right.
again, Metaverse, I would have loved it to be here.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything special of Indiana Jones at all. It's
No,
a
like
it's a
it's
it's
similar
John
too. Like
Williams, that's
I
why.
couldn't identify a specific theme that stands out from that film.
Yeah. It's kind of just a remix of the older ones.
Exactly. But it qualifies for 80%, I guess. So
I mean, if that qualifies, Spider-Verse has to qualify.
Spider-Verse should qualify. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna
Who
skip
else we
over
got?
international feature because I don't think we're too familiar. But Io
Nah,
Capitano from Italy, Perfect Days, Japan, Society of the Snow, Spain, The Teacher's Lounge, Germany, Zone of Interest, United Kingdom.
I haven't
So
seen
yeah,
any.
it's what's weird with international feature. I don't know why there is this rule in the Oscars where one country can only submit one movie. Like I never understood that
Yeah.
logic. Like French this year have a lot of great films. They can only submit one, and none of them got in,
Oof.
which is like a double blow on them because they could have like campaigned for more than
Wait,
one. But
if Anatomy of a Fall is in the
that's what I'm saying, Calvin.
Oscars,
Now your brain is gearing, right? Do you know why? Do you know why?
why? Who did they nominate
I
for?
don't think they submit Anatomy of a Fall as their movie.
What?
Let me double check this, okay? Let me double check this.
Okay,
But I'm
that's
pretty sure they did not submit Anatomy of a Fall as the French submission for this year.
damn.
How do I see
Okay,
this?
because that's weird. Yeah, I agree. It's a bad rule. You can
Like
only submit
why?
one.
Yeah. Okay, so 2023,
The French submit
they
what?
submitted. Am I looking at the right thing? Okay, their actual submission was The Taste of Things.
I have no idea. I have no clue what it is.
Anatomy of a Fall was on a short list, but it
I
didn't make
think.
it in.
Do you think maybe it's because they speak English and they want something like fully French? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
But still, though, it's a
Like,
stupid rule. You can only
yeah,
submit
like
one movie.
maybe they're like overwhelmed because there is too many. But like, I don't know. Like,
Maybe.
I feel like if the country, because it's backing by the country's motion pictures guild that represent each country kind of like does the push, maybe they should be like, well, if you want to campaign for more than one, go for it, use your budget to campaign more than one. But like
Yeah.
I don't know why there is a limit to just for one film kind of thing,
Yeah.
which
I
again, like, it
agree.
doesn't make
It's
sense because
weird.
Anatomy of Fall is in best picture but it's not in
But it's not
international
in.
feature.
Yeah, that makes
So
no sense.
which I think is a similar, I think last year they had a similar issue as well with All Quiet on the Western Front, I think. That didn't, it was
Is that
best
UK?
picture. Let me see. International feature from last year. Winners and nominees. Winners and nominees. 2020.
Okay.
Um. Oh, never mind. All Quiet won. So never mind.
Okay,
They
okay,
were
never
in
mind.
there. There was a year. I forgot another year where a film made it to Best Picture, but not on the international feature list, which like makes no sense to me. I forget what year that was.
Huh,
But yeah,
alright.
yeah,
Well, this is one of those years as well, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, probably Zone of Interest probably gonna win because nominated for a lot of other things. So,
Yeah.
animated feature film. There's a big snub here, Kelvin. Why don't you read the nominees and then tell me the snub?
Oh, why'd you put me on the spot like this? The nominees are The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So who do you think gonna win?
Who do I think is gonna win?
Uh huh.
I feel like they're gonna give it to for legacy points maybe. Do Oscars do that? Do they give legacy points?
Sometimes if a person has not won yet, they like to award the person for like their basically their career kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, this is what your Oscar for basically your career's work kind of thing.
If that's the case, then probably The Boy and the Heron. People really like Hayao Miyazaki, but
He has one though.
oh, he has one. Oh,
Spirited
okay.
Away.
Oh, I thought he hasn't won. Okay,
He
never
hasn't he
mind then.
hasn't won a Golden Globe, but he has won an Oscar.
Oh, Golden Globe is the one he hasn't won. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, looking from the list, I know you don't like the ending, Albert, because it's a cliffhanger, but I really like Cross the Spider-Verse. Everything about it is good, alright, other than
I
the
think
cliffhanger ending.
I agree. I think Spider Verse is probably gonna win as well.
Yeah. Who do you got for the second pick? Nimona? You
Boy and
think?
the Heron.
The Boy and the Heron? Yeah,
Like
the Boy and the
if I were
Heron.
a betting man, Boy and the
Hmm?
Heron.
The Boy and the
Just
Heron?
because of Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah.
That's true.
Uh,
But from your
it's
heart.
I mean Nimona is my second favorite here,
Yeah, okay, same then.
but Nimona's not gonna win. I think the
It's
top
not
two is
gonna win.
that. Elemental have a sneaky chances because Pixar and people love Pixar.
Yeah, but the
Um,
movie is pretty mid. Nothing special about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It is
people
Pixar, I guess.
one thing to
It's
remember:
campaign.
the Oscars are hosted by ABC, which is
Okay.
a Disney company.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Kanto won in 2021 when Mitchell's versus the Machine was there.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Even though Kanto is pretty fun, it's pretty good, but I think Mitchell's Machine is superior. Like 2019,
Understandable.
Toy Story 4 won. Yes, Toy Story 4 is really good, but like Klaus and Hidden World, How to
Klaus
Train Your
is
Dragon was there.
so good.
How to Train
Yeah.
Your Dragon Hidden World's also there, and it's good. Uh,
Alright.
so there's always a
The
little bit of bias towards
definitely for
Disney Pixar, in my opinion. I think.
man, they do have the legacy points as well.
2016, Zootopia, Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana, and My Life as a Courgette. Zootopia
I
won.
mean, Stupia won, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let's just address the snub, I guess.
big snub.
It's the I hope I got it right. It's a me. Is that what you're
No!
thinking? Oh, okay,
No!
stop. I was thinking of
Kelvin!
that. What is it? TMNT?
TMNT! What the
Yeah,
fuck?
okay. I don't
It's your
know.
favorite. It's your favorite of the year.
I was thinking of TMNT, but then I was thinking Super Mario makes a lot of money.
Yeah, but TMNT is actually legitimate good.
Legitimately good as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. My heart was saying TMNT, but I'm like, whoa, but money though that Mario made.
Yeah.
But yeah, TMNT, man, should have been there. It's in my top 10. It's good and
TMNT
good
should have been
movie.
there. A lot of people. It's number 5 on Gold Derby.
Oh,
Robot
okay.
Dreams is number 10.
What the
Number
hell
9
is
is
even Robot
numbers.
Dreams?
So it's a small film. So I'm happy for them that they got nominated, that they got recognized, but I've never heard of this. I heard
I
it's
can't
good.
even. I tried looking
Um,
up like the streaming stuff. I can't even find it.
it's a Spanish French animated tragic comedy. I've never heard of that before.
Never
Tragic
heard of
comedy.
it. Yeah.
It's based on a comic of the same name. It's between a friendship of a robot and a dog in 1980s Manhattan. The film
All
does not
right.
contain any verbal dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like Shaun the Sheep. Weird comparison? Nah, it's not. It's a
Fair
perfectly
enough.
valid comparison.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm happy for them that they get recognized. But man, I would have TMNT
TMNT.
deserve. I guarantee you again, people are like TMNT. You kidding me? This is childish shit. I'm not. I'm not
I mean,
putting
if
this.
you watched it, it's very, like TikToks and stuff like that.
But
Yeah,
it's a
I would.
good film.
It's a
It's
good
really
ass
well
film.
done. It's a good
Yeah.
story. I think a lot of people again in the back of their head. Same with comic book movies. Spider-Man have special threshold because they did that with across into the Spider-Verse already,
Across,
so
yeah,
it's
into
fine. But I think at the back of people's head is like, are you serious? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
yeah.
Throw that out of here. I'm pretty sure that's in people's mindset. Older voters probably are like, you
Older
serious?
voters definitely like that,
Yeah,
especially as they watch it. They'll probably acknowledge like, oh, okay, the animation's good, but the content.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, Suzume was number six. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nuggets, number seven. Mario Brothers is eight. Nine is Wish. 10 is Robot Dreams.
9. I mean, Wish,
Yeah.
freaking Wish is still
Ruby
there.
Ruby Gilman is number 30. Again, Wish, it's the campaign, man. It's Disney.
It's very shit.
Migration is number 13. Trolls Band Together is 14. Yeah. So yeah.
Wish is shit, man.
But yeah, TMNT boost now. But yeah, I think Spider Verse is gonna win this.
Where's Mario?
Um, 8.
8. Okay.
Okay, our final few
I mean, hon-
categories.
I mean,
Oh,
honestly, I thought Mario would have made it as well, though in
did you?
animation
I
stuff.
I would have, if you gave me like a clean slate, I wouldn't have put Mario. I would have again, mine would have been those swap out Robot Dreams with TMNT. So
All right. Would
Suzume
I
is
swap?
weird because of the release date. So like I
Yeah,
was never sure.
oh, yeah, I thought Suzume wouldn't qualify.
Yeah,
Yeah, but turns out
that's
it did.
weird.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
let's run through this. Production design: Barbie, Killers of Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. I think Barbie's gonna win this. Actually, Poor Things is really good. Ah, shit. I think Barbie. I
Production
think.
design Barbie. I
Oh,
mean, look
I
at
closed
Barbie
the
World.
Twitter by accident. Hold on, give me one second.
I
Let me
mean,
know.
look at Barbie World, man, or Barbie Land. I mean, Barbie Land. Yeah, that was amazing. The production design for it, all the houses, all the buildings, like straight from the toy section of like a Barbie aisle.
It has to be Barbie, right?
It has to be Barbie. There's no way it's not Barbie.
I think Poor Things is a close second because the production design is really good, but I think Barbie's gonna win this.
Barbie's gonna win this.
Production
Yeah,
design winner by Gold Derby is Barbie. That's a prediction as
yeah,
of now.
of
Poor Things
course.
second, Oppenheimer third, fourth Killer Flower Moon, five Zone of Interest. A big snub. Asteroid City could have been nominated instead of Napoleon. Yes, I guess the trenches and everything and the interior, yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I think
Asteroid City got good production design.
I put Asteroid City over Napoleon.
Me too. All right.
I would even put Wonka over Napoleon. Maybe I'm crazy.
I don't think you are. Wonka. Yeah, the world is
I would
great.
put Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbird and Snakes over Napoleon. Am I crazy now?
No, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Guardians 3 is
Napoleon.
pretty good, but I don't know if I would. Creator is good, but a lot of but also out
It's
exterior shots as well, CGI.
yeah.
Priscilla, Saltburn, Maestro. Yeah,
Nah, it's Wonka and what's the name? Hunger Games one. I think that's better than Napoleon for sure.
yeah.
All right.
Wonka, Hunger Games, and Asteroid City. Yeah, all right.
Asteroid
Up
City. Yeah, that too.
up next is oh no, I closed it. One sec. I believe VFX. We haven't touched VFX, right?
No, not yet. Let's
Okay, let me
see.
find it.
On the VFX, is the creator in it? I feel like it should be.
Yes, the creator
Okay.
Godzilla -1. That's big. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Napoleon
Napoleon.
because of the
All
war.
right. I guess. I feel like with how much people are talking about it, probably Godzilla -1. Right?
Guardians have a strong push against as well. Guardians VFX is pretty good.
But I don't know, man. I see a lot of people saying Godzilla -1 is like
I do hope.
one of the best thing ever.
You haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen it. Have you? No, right?
No. Here's the thing. Once I feel better, I might check it out. It's currently playing in theaters right now. However,
Ooh.
they're doing the black and white release. So should I watch it for
Ooh.
the first time in black and white, or should I wait to watch it for the first time in color but at home?
I say go for it in theaters. The just
Go to the black and white.
go with the black and white. Even if it's in black and white, you still see you get the feeling, I
Still
guess.
pretty cool, I guess. Yeah.
It's still really cool, probably seeing all that on big screen.
Okay. And hopefully, I feel better soon before it disappears.
Yeah, or just force it.
Just force it. No.
Yeah, bring a bucket for another reason.
Uh, but yeah, no, the creator. I think all of these deserve it. Napoleon surprised me.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible also kind of surprised me, but I guess not really. Mission Impossible makes sense. Also, VFX there. Um,
Mm.
but
I mean,
yeah,
I feel like the winner is gonna be either Guardians or between the three, I guess. Creator,
the
Godzilla, or
creator there.
Guardians.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Creator of visual effects does look really good, and
yeah,
just from the trailers alone when we watched it, I think we
yeah.
reacted to it, and we are like, this is like Star Wars stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Um, what's surprising is in Gold Derby, Spider Verse is number 6. I don't know what quantifies VFX. I guess it's
I thought
Spider
that's
Verse
just
being
full
in it.
animation.
That's what I'm thinking, right? So I don't know.
That's weird. I wouldn't have thought animated movies would have been in visual effects category.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there is some
Yeah,
live action shots, but like
there was a live action shot. You mean in
Donald
mocap?
Glover, Donald Glover is in it.
God damn it, that's one. Like that's a freaking cameo.
Yeah.
He wasn't even chasing Miles
So
Morales.
yeah, I don't know what counts, but yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna gloss over this. I don't think we can comment too much on it. Film
Film
editing.
Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, The Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Not
Who
much
you
I can
got?
say.
Who you got?
Who I got?
I think Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer has to be the
Without editing, that film's not gonna work.
yeah. All right.
Best
Sound.
sound, creator, Maestro, Mission Impossible, Death Reckoning, Oppenheimer, Zone of Interest. My vote's for the creator. Oh, never
Oppenheimer,
mind.
man.
No,
That boom.
Oppenheimer. My bad,
I'm
my bad, my bad, my
surprised you
bad.
said the
Yeah, yeah,
creator.
yeah, yeah. My
You
brain,
forgot
my
about the
brain.
boom, man.
Yeah, no, no. Oppenheimer's win. That scene alone where they're stomping in the auditorium in front
I
of
wasn't even
that's
thinking of that.
that is the best scene, dude, in terms of sound. You kidding me?
I I wasn't
Yeah,
even thinking of
Oppenheimer's
that. I
winning
was
this.
just thinking of the bomb.
Yeah, Oppenheimer or Mission Impossible probably have a good chance there.
Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible was pretty good.
I don't remember. I don't remember much from it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, many visual effects, cinematography.
El Conde. We have El Conde, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Um,
I haven't watched El Conde. I heard El Conde though. I saw the synopsis. It's pretty wild.
really, what
Yeah,
is it?
it's um okay. After living for over 2 centuries, Augusto Pinochet, I think that's a real dictator, is a
Uh huh.
vampire ready to die, but the vultures around him won't let him go without one last bite. So
Hmm.
yeah, something like that.
Interesting.
And the poster looks kind of funny. It's like it's in black and white of like a guy in a dictator suit type of deal, or like some kind of general army suit, and they just put like pig shades on him.
The Barbie effect.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that. I'm like, that's really funny. But yeah,
Okay.
cinematography.
I Oppenheimer probably. Although
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Poor Things is really good. It looks incredible. There are some shots that makes me go, "Whoa, that looks
Okay.
beautiful." Yeah.
People are
There,
say. I've read some in the. Oh, what were we gonna say?
no, there is this not really spoiler, but there are this stylistic choice that they did in Poor Things where some of the shots they use a fish lens to make it look curved, and it makes it very interesting in terms of what they're trying to convey. And I like that.
You keep saying interesting whenever you talk, or fascinating whenever you talk about poor things. Now
It
I'm even
is.
more curious.
It's like I've never seen anything like it. And the visual choices, the set design, the colors, the story. Yeah,
Alright.
it's weird.
Uh,
The one snub that I think is snub out of this one is Saltburn.
okay, I was gonna
Because
say that. Like a lot of people
that
were talking about
film
Saltburn.
looks so. That film
Looks so
is a
good.
painting, man. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful, like literally, literally frame the frame the game. In case you guys don't know, frame is like the game online where they give you like pictures and you have to figure out what film it is from. The more pictures you see, the easier it gets, but you get higher points if you only get it on the first frame, basically. The other day it was Saltburn, and it literally looks like a piece of painting from each of the scene. It's so beautiful, man. So yeah,
Yeah. Saltburn
Saltburn
definitely
feeling
is
right.
not for this.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know about Alconde, but I'll probably replace that. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that should be all of it.
Is that all? The important ones, or at least the ones that we know enough talk about.
Yeah, we did picture, director, actor, screenplay, animation, score, song, sound, production, makeup, cinematography, costume, visual effects, film editing. Yeah, that's all, pretty much everything. So yeah.
Nice.
So overall, Oppenheimer have the most nominations with 13, Poor Things with 11, Killers of the Flower Moon with 10, Barbie with 8, which is less than I expected. I guess
Yeah.
because of the miss to the big snubs there.
Should have been 10, I guess, with the yeah, the directing
Yeah,
and Margot Robbie, Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie getting snubbed.
yeah.
All right,
But yeah, final thoughts.
Oppenheimer gotta win.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
Yeah,
Oppenheimer's gonna win big in this one.
yeah. Imagine if
Yeah.
he doesn't though. That'll be insane.
If it doesn't
Yeah,
win Best Picture,
I mean, just all the like he doesn't win a bunch of the categories that it's nominated in. That'll be kind of insane. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. All right then. I guess. Did anything else to add on this? No.
Not currently. I am gonna follow the. I'm gonna follow the race. So let's see what's gonna happen. The
Oh,
Oscar
we'll
race.
see. I guess
Mhm.
maybe well, maybe we'll make a reaction
To the Oscars.
to the Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right. I guess that's about it for this episode. Weekly watches and the Oscar talk. Um, a lot of stuff to talk about, I guess. So let's just plug it out. I guess. I'm tired of doing Tagus, so
We
I'm
don't
not
have
gonna
to.
do it.
We don't
Yeah.
have to.
All right. You guys can find me on Instagram at kyace27. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. And for a second I forgot. All right. And on Letterboxd and YouTube at Disco Monkey. Yeah, that's to find Kelvin and
And you
Albert.
can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterbox, or X, however you want to call it, at JA Wiradharma, JAWIRADHARMA. And you can check out the Councilman at Councilman Show on all of our social media. Find us on the audio feed, The Councilman. Give us a 5-star review on the audio feed. And if you're watching on the YouTube, give us a thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends, comment what you think on the snubs below and whatnot. But yeah, it's The Councilman everywhere else. So there you go. That is that. Check out our merch at tpublic.com/user/councilman dash show. And yeah, pretty much follow us on all of there as to check out all of our announcement and whatnot, because I think we are gonna have an announcement shortly on
I think
basically the future of councilman with the recent changes that been happening. So yeah, just
it's gonna be a
stay
big
tuned.
change. Yeah. All right. I guess with that, the councilman has spoken, and we'll see you on the next one. Gonna be an episode.